C'est bon.
Breaking news, everybody. So, the president of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, has been captured by U.S. forces in Venezuela early this morning. Listen up to hear all the details. Bless up and welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jamaica News Lens. So, guys, for those of you who are in tune to the news and who are in tune to social media, you would have woke up to the news this morning that President of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, had been arrested by U.S. forces down there in Venezuela. And they had carried out a series of strikes before to capture him. So many persons were taken aback and were taken by surprise by the news that he was arrested. But we had seen this gathering strength from a couple of months now, where US had pretty much strengthened their military presence in the Caribbean, in and around Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago. So this morning they stormed in and arrested the president, and to the surprise of everyone, I mean, persons were expecting to see some military actions, but to see this sudden, all of a sudden, in the wee hours of the morning is kind of, take you back to when they had captured Saddam Hussein down there in Iraq. So we're watching this one, guys, and this is truly a build-up that we're in tune to, and we'll give you more updates as they go along. So, guys, we will play a clip now from a news reporter down there in Venezuela, and she will explain some of the gatherings on the ground and what they had woke up to this morning. Listen up.
I want to show you to give you a sense of how the city is behaving, is that so far we can hear even the birds in the city, because it's so quiet. All the buildings are, of course, with lights on since this news broke at about 1:52 in the morning, and most people have decided to remain at home. The vice president is saying they will implement a state of emergency. We don't know the decisions that they will take in the following hours. This is unprecedented for the country, that a leader is taken out of the country for foreign military forces, and it's history in the making for Venezuela. We heard the blast, we heard the airplanes. This took it was a quick operation that took for about 45 minutes. We heard the detonations. They were not permanent. They were slowly implemented, at least here in the capital, because it took place in 3 different locations and key locations. One in the Aragua state that gathers most of the military forces, especially the aviation. Then La Guaira state, that is also a strategic place, because it's the place that serves the airport, the main airport in Caracas. And then here, La Carlota Airport, that is a military airport in the capital, Caracas.
The United States of America bombed Venezuela earlier this morning, capturing Nicolás Maduro and his wife.
Mira, pero ven acá, no se metan para acá, no sabemos qué hay ahí que se queda aquí. Sí. C'est bon. C'est bon.
So, guys, as seen in the last clips, you could see where bombs rain down on the capital, and I guess that would be the exact moment when troops would have stormed in and arrested the president along with his wife, and proceeded to take them out of Venezuela. And immediately after that, guys, we know Donald Trump, him love film platform already. So we see where he sent out a message via his platform saying that the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolás Maduro. So yeah, we see where he used that platform and social media as his communication before he does his press conferences most of the times. Yeah, we know him love him platform already, so we know him love him social media, so there's no doubt about that. I saw a press conference which he did some time ago in which he was speaking directly about carrying out possible actions on land, and he was also speaking about the drugs, about carrying out strikes on the so-called drug boats in the Caribbean Sea, which we know him carry out a lot. I don't have exact figures right now, but we know him carry out a lot, and there were multiple casualties based on those strikes. So he said a lot in this press conference, and I guess this was pretty much a precursor to what he had in mind or what he had planned for Venezuela. He spoke about strikes on the drug boats and also actions on land. So give a listen.
The drugs coming in by sea are like 5% of what they were a year ago, less than 5%. So now they're coming in by land, and even the land is concerned because I told them that's going to be next. You know, the land is going to be next, and we may go to the Senate, we may go to the Congress and tell them about it. But I can't imagine they'd have any problem with it. I think, in fact, while we're here, I think it's a good idea, Pete. You go to Congress, you tell them about it. What are they going to do? Say, gee, we don't want to stop drugs pouring in? I don't see any Lawson going. No reason not to. You know, they'll always complain, oh, we should have gone. So we're going to definitely, I'd like to just tell you, let's go. We'll go.
And Mr.
We're going to
President,
tell them what we're going to do, and I think they're going to probably like it, except for the radical left lunatics.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
That is it from us at Jamaica News Lens for today, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow.